Aircraft Finishing, Video 7, Camouflaging, Spray Gun Technique, Pre-coated Fabric, Unit Pressure Pot, Cleaning Pressure Feed Equipment, Dismantle and Clean Gun, Paint Pot Diagram. Camouflaging. This can be either S or C. The disadvantage of S is that if any repairs were to be done, they couldn't be done on top of S, and it would mean cleaning round the damage before applying any C materials. Spray gun technique. 1. Hold air and paint lines in left hand while spraying. 2. Always hold the gun at 90 degrees to the job. 3. Do not arc or swing the gun. 4. Release the trigger at beginning and end of strokes. 5. Hold the gun 8 to 10 inches away from the job when the width of the spray should be 6 inches at the point where it impinges on the metal or fabric. 6. Always overlap each stroke and keep the edge wet. 7. Use the gun correctly and move the gun in the same plane as the horns of the atom cap. Pre-coated fabric. Apply 2 coats of red tea dope. Place fabric into position before undercoats have dried. DTD 407 fabric is used by the Americans, weighs 4 to 4.5 ounce per square yard, colour light biscuit, mercurized cotton. Unit pressure pot. Inside container for paint. Paint is strained into this and thinners is added. On a hose 20 foot long, have approximately 15 pounds pressure on pot. Advantages over siphon is that a heavier coat of paint can be given. Air inlet must be kept clean and wire gauze and cladding must be kept clean. The agitator is used for stirring the paint. Main air supply same side as dial. Always release cock before unscrewing top and let the air out. Paint line is the largest nut, air line is the smallest nut. Line stopping due to dirty line or the walls of the paint line breaking down. Cleaning pressure feed equipment. 1. Turn off the air supply to the container. 2. Open the air release valve on the pot. 3. Remove the lid of container. 4. Blow back from the gun down the fluid line to container. To do this, close the spreader needle, open up paint control and block up the nozzle with a piece of rag whilst pulling the trigger. This forces the air through the nozzle into the paint line, thence into the pot. 5. Remove paint from the container and replace with solvent. 6. Reassemble the pot and turn off the air to the gun. Fill the container with 30 pounds air pressure. Operate trigger and the air inside the pot pushes the solvent through the paint line. This cleans the paint line and the gun. Because the atomizing air to the gun is turned off, this allows the solvent to emerge from the nozzle in a steady jet instead of in a spray. 7. Clean gun and fluid lines of solvent by again blowing back as in number 4. Dismantle and clean the gun. Stir dope with a non-ferrous rod, i.e. contains little or no iron. Cause of pinholing, not padding down, or putting one coat on top of another before the first is dry. Cause of bubbling, artificial heat. Sketch shows diagram of paint pot. Thank you for watching. The next video in the series is Aircraft Finishing, Video 8, Hawker Typhoon, Camouflage Day and Night Fighters and Bombers, Target Towing Aircraft.